Hey everybody, it's Christine. Welcome to my channel. Today I have a layout to share with you showcasing washi tape from Paper House Productions. What I'm going to do is start with two different washi tapes. I'm going to use the Butterflies washi tape, and I'm also going to use the Superman washi tape. Now, Paper House's washi tapes come with two in a pack, and they come with a more traditional sized one and then one that has a shorter height, so a real thin one. And those are the ones I'm going to focus on today, the real thin ones. So this red one with the yellow stripe down the middle is actually from the Superman washi tape set, and it is the colors that I was looking for, so I decided to go for it. Obviously, you can't tell it's from Superman, but if you go and look at the set in my link down below, you'll see where it stands out as a Superman set with the more traditional sized tape. The second one I'm going to use is from the Butterflies set, and this is just a real pretty turquoise color. The color scheme that I was going for this whole layout was actually based on a 3D sticker set from Paper House, and it is a selfie picture set. And so I looked at the colors in that and then picked out my washi tapes based on that, which is a little bit of an unusual approach. I don't usually start with a specific set of stickers and build my whole layout around it, but it was kind of a fun approach also. And as you can see, I have created this whole background. Now I'm making my lines all over the background, and I'm trying to keep an even margin. However, I am not trying to keep them straight. I'm letting them go a little off kilter. I had done a layout recently where I did the exact same thing with patterned papers, and it worked really well, and I liked the design of it, and I liked how different it looked. And so I'm kind of copying myself, and I will link you to that layout here at the end of the video. But you know, sometimes you create something and you're like, oh, that was kind of a fun approach. And so that was where I went with this case, and I specifically thought the skinny washi tapes would work really well in that case. I have cut my pictures out in a circle shape, again, a little bit different, but I decided I wanted to try something a little bit unique. And so after I printed them in black and white, I cut them out, and then I mounted them on cardstock from the Marvelous and Color Wash collections that coordinated with the washi tape. So literally I went through both of those paper pads and just said, okay, this red one matches well with that paper from Color Washed, and this turquoise one matches well with that paper from the Marvelous collection. And really those are not showcased by any means. They're pretty much covered up. I'm really just using them to go with the color blocking specifically. I wanted those to line up with the washi tape. Now you can see I've set those on there, really trying to center the red one. And then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit off of the edges all the way around this white paper, because I wanted to have more of a background than it currently has. I didn't want it just straight up on white. So I'm going to just take off about an inch all the way around, and then I'm going to go ahead and mount it directly onto some white cardstock and give it a little bit of a frame. And then you can see in the background there, I've got this black and white polka dot paper. This is from an older collection from Paper House called, oh goodness, now I'm spacing it, but I think I can still link you to it. It was all black and white. It was all different colored specific papers. And so those all, like they had an all green line and an all purple line and an all pink line. And they haven't continued with that line, although I do think it's still available. I'm going to see if I can pull it up so I can tell you what exactly it was. I'm totally spacing the name right now just because it's been so long since they put it out, which really, I mean, it's been a couple years, but anyways, nonetheless, I still had some of the black and white. And so I knew it would look nice on as a base for this whole layout without being too overwhelming, particularly because I had the black and white pictures. I knew that that was going to really pop against a more graphic layout overall. So now I am going back and I am adding in the stickers. So I'm using almost the whole sticker set. This is all 3D stickers. They've got foiling, they've got glitter, they have all these fun elements to it, and they're really gonna pop off the page. And I'm, again, trying to kind of keep the colors together. So keep the turquoise, keep the red in their spots. But you can also see that they are adding some interesting dimensions. So I'm not going to need to add a lot there to that. And I'm going to really keep things pretty simple, a pretty graphic style layout, because I've got the black and white going that really pops. I've got these colors and stripes going that really pop, and I don't want the whole thing to just drown. So yes, I'm going to use these stickers. They're going to make my title, they're going to make my subtitle, and I've got the 3 pictures on there, and then it's going to be very basic from there because there's just a lot happening already. I think once you do like a striped background like that, you really have to be careful not to go too crazy because you don't want to lose your pictures in the whole thing. And right now they're framed really well. So you can see off to the right, I've got some sequins sitting there. I'm going to add those sequins in to just add a little bit more to the whole thing, an extra element, because right now it's feeling close, but a little too simple still at this point. And I'm also going to pull out these puffy stickers. You see those right there to the right-hand side. These are from the Discover USA collection. And I kind of had pulled out a whole bunch that I thought would coordinate. I've got cardstock, I've got 3D, but ultimately I wanted a different look. So the 3D puffy stickers were perfect, and I just put those in around my clusters. So, you know, I've got like a triangle going on right now with my clusters surrounding the pictures, and I want to just pull in a few things to highlight those. So the next thing I'm going to do is pull in some sequins from Spiegel Mom Scraps. Again, just a few, not a lot, because I don't want it to have too much going on. Right now, the eye is pulling really nicely into the pictures, and so I don't want to lose that. The final thing I'm going to do, which I ended up doing off camera, is just add in a few little black mist splatters, also in that same area around those clusters, and that is it. So a very simple approach with just a few products, but it really packs a punch. I really think it turns out to be very eye-catching and also pretty unique. Different from my normal style and approach to things. Thank you so much for joining me today. Be sure to visit each of our channels today. We have 4 different videos up featuring washi tape, all from Paper House. And if you visit, hit subscribe, leave a comment, you can get in on a giveaway of some of our washi tape, and we will see you again next time. Thanks so much.